Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to practice English with Jennifer Aniston and Jimmy Kimmel. So let's get started. Let's watch the first clip.
Have you seen on like the internet, they'll ask celebrities the most searched Google questions?
Yes.
Well, we have some of the least searched Google questions about you, Jennifer Aniston. And I figured these are the least searched. He's like got very few responses, but would you mind answering some of them?
Oh, yeah.
I know you haven't seen these.
He said that they usually ask celebrities the most searched Google questions, but he's going to ask her the least searched Google questions. So the most searched with ED, searched, and the least searched. So the least is the opposite of the most. He's going to ask her the least searched Google questions. Let's practice. Is he going to ask her the most searched Google questions or the least searched Google questions? That's right. He's going to ask her the least searched Google questions. Let's hear the first one.
Has Jennifer Aniston ever been to the Olive Garden?
Of course.
You have?
Yes.
All right.
The first question. Has she ever been to the Olive Garden? And she said, course. That's short for of course. Sometimes people don't say of course. They just say course. So she has been to the Olive Garden. Of course. Everybody has. It's a popular restaurant. Let's practice. Has she ever been to the Olive Garden? That's right. She has been to the Olive Garden. Let's listen to the next question.
When it comes to men, what is Jennifer Aniston's perfect amount of chest hair?
Not a lot.
Uh-huh.
Meaning not too much, and not nothing.
A sprinkling.
A sprinkling. Yes.
So the question is, when it comes to men, what is Jennifer Aniston's perfect amount of chest hair? Strange question. Remember, these are the least searched. And her answer was, not too much, not too little. She said a sprinkling. So she likes a sprinkling of chest hair on her man. Let's talk about a sprinkling. Usually sprinkle is an action. If it's raining a little bit, I say it's sprinkling outside. That's a continuous action. It's sprinkling outside. That means it's raining a little. Or I can use sprinkle as a noun. I like sprinkles on my donut. People like sprinkles on their donut. It's a noun. But they said a sprinkling of chest hair. This is not very common, but I get the idea. So the question, what is her perfect amount of chest hair? And the answer is, she likes a sprinkling of chest hair on her man. Let's practice. What is her perfect amount of chest hair? That's right. She likes a sprinkling of chest hair on her man.
If Jennifer Aniston could make one of her body parts detachable, which one would it be?
My hair.
Your hair, yeah, well, sure.
Yes.
People would love that,
That
like
would
a
be
Lego.
easy. That would make my life so easy.
He asked if she could make one of her body parts detachable, which one would it be? And she answered, her hair. So she would like detachable hair. What does that mean? Detachable comes from the action detach. When you detach something, you separate it. You separate it from the main part. So if something is detachable, that means you can separate it from the main part and then put it back. So she wants hair that she can take off and put back on. She wants detachable hair. That's strange. So the question, if she could make any one of her body parts detachable, which one would it be? And the answer, she would like detachable hair. Let's practice. If she could make any one of her body parts detachable, which one would it be? That's right. She would like detachable hair. And she gave the answer why. She said, that would make my life so easy. So she would like detachable hair because it would make her life so easy. We use the helper would because it's imaginary. It's not real. Would is the auxiliary for imaginary situations. It would make her life so easy. Let's practice. Why would she like detachable hair? That's right. She would like detachable hair because it would make her life so easy. Let's hear the next question.
Does Jennifer Aniston like to vacuum?
Loves to vacuum.
The next question is, does Jennifer Aniston like to vacuum? And the answer, she said she loves to vacuum. Remember, vacuum is the name of the machine and it's also the verb. When you use your vacuum, or you can say your vacuum cleaner, the verb is vacuum. I don't like to vacuum. I have a vacuum. I have a vacuum cleaner, but I don't like to vacuum. But she loves to vacuum. Let's practice. Does she like to vacuum? That's right, she loves to vacuum. What about you? Do you like to vacuum? Very good. Let's hear the next question.
Has Jennifer Aniston ever met Carrot Top?
Yes.
Wow.
That's so odd.
The question is, has Jennifer Aniston ever met Carrot Top? Carrot Top's a comedian. He's not that famous. And she answered yes. And then she said, that's so odd. Remember, odd is the same as strange or weird. I think all of these questions are odd. They're all strange. They're all weird. That's why she said, that's so odd. She thinks it's an odd question. Let's practice. Has she ever met Carrot Top? That's right. She has met Carrot Top. Or I can make the contraction. She has together, she's. Yeah, she's met Carrot Top. Does she think it's an odd question? That's right. She thinks it's an odd question because it is. Let's hear the next question.
Is Jen Aniston really just 3 kids in a trench coat?
What does that even mean?
I have no idea. I guess, they stack kids up and then you pretend to be an adult.
No.
The next question is Jennifer Aniston really just 3 kids in a trench coat? And she responded by saying, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Pronunciation. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? She doesn't understand the question because it's a strange question. And then he explained it. You stack kids up and pretend to be an adult. I guess like in a cartoon. You stack kids up. What is stack? This is a stack of books. And the verb is to stack. You can stack the books on the table. So he said you stack kids up and pretend to be an adult. Like 3 kids in a trench coat. Weird question. Let's hear the next question.
What does Jennifer Aniston have against the Swedes? Anything?
Nothing.
The question is, what does Jennifer Aniston have against the Swedes? And she answered nothing. So she has nothing against the Swedes. Swedes are people from Sweden. You can call them Swedes or Swedish people. So the question is, what does she have against Swedish people? And the answer is, she doesn't have anything against Swedish people. Let's talk about the expression, when you have something against another person, it means you don't like them. Example, people who are racist people, have something against other races. They don't like them. So you can use this expression, they have something against other races. But she's not racist. She doesn't have anything against the Swedes. Let's practice. What does she have against the Swedes? That's right, she doesn't have anything against the Swedes because she's not racist. Let's hear the next question.
Finally, and this might be my favorite, is Jennifer Aniston still married to Lester Holt?
That's not real.
That's a real question.
That's a real question?
I guess so. I don't know. Your guess is as
Oh,
good
that's
as mine.
so fat.
But,
I'm going to go Google that.
Lester just jumped out of bed is what happened. Yeah.
What?
Well, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure.
The question is Jennifer Aniston still married to Lester Holt? And what was her response? She laughed because she's never been married to Lester Holt. He's a news guy. She's been married to a lot of people, but not him. So it's a crazy question. And she said, that's not real. She doesn't believe it's a real question. And when she asked, is it real? He answered, I guess so. And then he said, your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine is an expression. And it means, I don't know, and you don't know. We don't know. So when you don't know the answer, when you don't know something, and the person you're with doesn't know either, you can use this expression. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. So the question again, is she still married to Lester Holt? And the answer is no. She's never been married to Lester Holt. She has, together contraction, she's. She's never been married to Lester Holt. Let's practice. Is she still married to Lester Holt? That's right. She's never been married to Lester Holt.
But,
I'm going to go Google that.
Lester just jumped out of bed is what happened. Yeah.
What?
Well, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure. Jennifer Aniston.
She's going to Google if she's married to Lester Holt. It's a joke. And she said, I'm going to go Google that. I'm going to go Google that.
But,
I'm going to go Google that.
Lester just jumped out of bed is what happened. Yeah.
What?
Well, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure. Jennifer Aniston.
Then he said Lester just jumped out of bed. That's what happened. I guess because he was surprised, he just jumped out of bed. That's what happened. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.